Friends and family, welcome back to the experience, the Mac Music Review experience. In this fateful episode, we're going to be talking about the Social Club Misfits album, Into the Night. Into the Night was released a year after the Misadventures of Fern and Marty. This album has some interesting features like Danny Gokey from the world of Christian contemporary music. These guys are in a Christian contemporary music label, Capitol, which is they don't have a lot of rappers on Capitol, I don't think, but these are some of them. And you really don't have a lot of features from the world of Christian rap music. You do have Foggy Raw, who is sometimes featured on Christian rap songs, but he is a rapper that swears and talks about women and other things and says the N-word, but he's clean when he's on Christian rap songs. But he's on this album, on the song Clear, which is interesting. As far as other features that are noteworthy, Beam, a collaborator who's collaborated with Andy Mineo, a guy who's, I think he's a producer, lends his voice to the song Dive for the hook, and there's a couple uncredited artists on some of these songs doing some of these hooks. But for the most part, unlike the Misadventures of Fern and Marty, this is Fern and Marty without a lot of help, like mostly them kind of holding on their own. And they do a darn good job. This album is full of bangers like Nightmare with that crazy beat, Dive with that awesome hook by Beam, Into the Night, which has a really cool hook from Chris Batson, who was on the Misadventures of Fern and Marty. There's also the song... There's other good songs on here too. Those are the songs that are the most like banger heavy, like in the first half of the album. But the other songs on this album are bangers in their own way. Number One, A Song for You, and the One of a Kind One are both very quirky songs that are just revel in their weirdness and quirkiness that also are bangers. They have just really fun, really interesting music and beats and fun performances by Fern and Marty. You also have some of the songs which are more vibey and slow, like Sinatra/Cash, and the song Say Goodbye, which is actually kind of like a comedic song, but it's got some vibes, and Marty absolutely kills that song. That is I think that's the best, the most on point Marty has been with his humor and just bringing that funny side of him to a song. The song just reeks with his personality. And you also have Lucky, which is another vibey song, and Solo, which has some Spanish in the hook. Another vibey song. And then you have the absolutely anthemic inspirational ballad War Cry with Taryn Wells. And that's the other big feature on this album from the world of Christian contemporary music, who adds a lot to this hook, and it is just a massive song with a great hook. As far as negatives go, I hate absolutely everything that the song Tuyo represents. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's like a Spanish song, and it is literally made, this album was made in 2018, and this was a time period when it became trendy and popular to have Spanish in your music. And there's nothing wrong with that, with having Spanish pop music, but for someone to go out of their way and do Spanish pop music who doesn't normally do Spanish pop music just because it's what's popular is so annoying to me. This is one of the most annoying trends. XX did it. XXXTentacion did it on the Question Mark album, and it's bro, this is so annoying. It's just one of my personal pet peeves, and so I kind of hate this song. The song doesn't sound bad. It's just personally, it's a clout chasing song, and that just bothers me so much. And then the songs Happy Accident and Clear kind of have these stripped back, pretty simple beats, almost something that Drake would be on, or not really Drake. They don't really sound like Drake beats, but pretty simple. They're almost filler. Happy Accident specifically kind of feels like filler. Clear is kind of cool, but also has that sort of lazy kind of energy to it. But it sort of gets away with the swagger, but I don't think Happy Accident really does. So that's really it for negatives on this thing. I think Into the Night is actually a great Christian rap album. It's pretty remarkable how much better this album is to Misadventures of Fern and Marty, coming out just 1 year later, how just more developed the band sounds and how fun and good these instrumentals are and these hooks, and songs that I actually do want to listen to regularly. It's pretty amazing. The leap of quality and my personal like for this album, my personal love for this album compared to Misadventures. But yeah, I'm giving it 4 stars out of 5. What do you think of Fern and Marty? Do you like these guys? Do you dislike these guys? Have you checked out the album? Let me know what you think down in the comments if you have anything to say. Guys, have a great rest of your day.